My name is Sierra Silvis, and today we're going to be talking about conversion therapy. So, conversion therapy is a method that some therapists use to this day that's supposed to turn people who have homosexual as their sexuality preference into heterosexuals. Basically, what they do is they sit down, they talk through it, and you're supposed to come out straight rather than gay whenever you started out. Some states have banned this therapy for minors under the age of 17, and some states haven't necessarily banned it, but they prefer to not have it, so therapists can choose whether they use this method of therapy or not. When it comes to this therapy, you're sitting down talking with a therapist, supposedly talking your way out of how you feel. The harm that can be done with this therapy is the fact that some people can go in believing they're going to get help, they're going to be who they really want to be or who they think they want to be. But if they come out and it didn't work, or it didn't work like they thought they would and they only kind of felt a difference, it could really harm them. It can make them depressed, it can make them suicidal, and it can make them feel like there's nothing that could be done for them when there's nothing wrong with them in the first place. Now, many reasons why some people would go through with conversion therapy is for religious reasons. Their family may not agree. So not only do their family maybe not agree with their choices, it might be because of the social aspects because of how society still kind of views homosexuals as opposed to heterosexuals. My thoughts on the actual therapy itself is that it should not be allowed, not only for minors, but for adults as well, because if it doesn't work, it's very harmful to their ego, to their state of mind, and how they perceive themselves. One, because there's nothing wrong with your sexuality. It's who you are attracted to, and it's yourself as a person, how you choose to express yourself through your sexuality. There's no need to have therapy that's supposed to change people whenever there's nothing wrong with them in the first place. Now, I do agree that these therapeutic sessions that they have with conversion therapy now are less harmful than what they used to do back in the old days. Back in the old days, they would try to shock it out of you. They would try to inject you with chemicals and hormones and medicine to try to make you heterosexual. So I believe that this is better than what was done in the past. However, I still don't think that there should be therapy for it at all. Because your sexuality is yourself. It is you. Now, I don't agree that you're born with your sexuality. I believe you learn it as you grow up, which is why I think there shouldn't be therapy sessions behind it. People can choose who they like. They can choose who they're attracted to, and they can choose how they deal with it. So having such a harmful therapy method for it is just uncalled for. There's not really a use for it. Which is why I'm actually very pleased that it is banned for minors, at least in some states. But that's pretty much it. That is conversion therapy, and really, even many psychologists don't agree with it because it does more harm than good in the end.